Hey guys, Carnage Candy here, and I really like to talk about horror movies, so let's talk about them. Today, I'm reviewing the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I just literally saw it tonight, and I didn't know what to expect. I don't play the games. Actually, no, that's a lie. I play some of the games with my kid, but I'm not like invested in it like she is. But I took her to see the theater so I could get. So I just wanted to take her, and she kind of helped me with the insight. And this theater was packed. Okay, it was packed with kids. So I was kind of worried on how much horror it was going to be because I wanted it. Because from the trailers, I saw that it was going to be like really. It looked like it was going to be pretty horror. It was going to be like horror, and I was a little worried, but it's there for a PG-13 movie. It's definitely not. It's a little tame. It's definitely a tame horror film, but for PG-13, there's a decent amount of gore in this movie. I didn't feel any type of way for showing my kid this movie. It's not over the top or anything, but this is a good intro horror movie for like the tweens, you know? So I thought that was pretty cool. And seeing Matthew Lillard on screen again, that was just great. I love seeing him every time I do. It's just awesome. I just love him. And I'm going to see him soon at Monster Mania Con, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I was looking it up after I saw it. The game creator, Scott Cawthon, had a hand in this movie, which I like seeing. You don't see that a lot. You don't see Shinji Mikami doing Resident Evil movies. So I thought this was really cool that he had a story screenwriting part in this film. So, and it shows like it's the story seems really well thought out, and the Easter eggs seem really thought out. I didn't really catch them, but all the kids in the theater let us know what was going on. They all did. One of my favorite YouTubers is in this movie, so shout out to him. Even though I don't want to spoil anything in this review, which I usually do, but I don't want to spoil anything in this review. So the story was really deep. I really liked that the story was deep. It kind of had you feeling for a little bit. This guy's brother gets kidnapped while he's a kid, and he's trying to change it in the dreams that he's having. And he gets a job at this former 80s Chuck E. Cheese-esque pizzeria arcade type thing, and you start learning more and more about why he's having these dreams and what he's trying to do. He's trying to find out who took his brother, and he befriends a cop, and this cop sort of helps him like articulate the thoughts in his head, but you realize a lot of connections between the cop and him and this pizzeria. And I don't think this story had anything to do with the game story, but I think they did enough fan service to where it was great for new people, because I jumped in and I was instantly hooked. But it's also did a fan service between all these fans, because these kids were going wild. All these people were going wild. So I guess they did a good job on that too. I have no idea. But I liked the acting, I liked the premise, and I liked the story. I liked Elizabeth Lial. She did really great. She's in You and Once Upon a Time. The main guy, Josh Hutcherson, did a pretty good job too. I had no problem with any of their actings. Matthew Lillard did great. There's not a lot of people in this movie. There's Matthew Lillard, there's the main guy, the cop, and like a couple extra people. So not a lot of people in this movie. The animatronics were really creepy. I really liked how creepy they looked, and I jumped a couple times. Not as much as I wanted to, and it wasn't just jump scares like the games are. It was a lot of atmosphere too, so I gave it up to that too. I want to give this movie, I wanted to give it, when I got out of the theater, I was thinking about like C+, but now that I'm talking about it more, I'll probably give it a low B, a B- probably. It's really good. It's streaming on Peacock by the time you see this probably, though. So if you don't want all the kids going crazy around you, you can just go to, you can just watch it on Peacock at your house. I'm probably, the second time I watch this is probably going to be on Peacock, but I do like the theater experience. But if you prefer to see the theater experience, wait a little bit so that theaters start emptying out, because yeah, it was really insane. But I really liked it, so go out and check it out. If you guys like this kind of horror content, please like and subscribe. Maybe comment, how did you guys like the movie? How'd your kids like the movie? I thought it was pretty awesome. But yeah, just let me know how you guys thought it was, because I thought it was pretty cool.